and I got trampled by a horse. Is that fun? So I'm gonna say that one.
Hi, my name is Naoto. I'm from Tokyo. I'll recall the liver. Very nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for talking with us.
I absolutely love this movie. The way the intense action keeps escalating was just incredible. Thank you for your time today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for liking it. We appreciate it.
Jack, like everybody else, I also love The Boys franchise.
Oh, thanks, dude.
If Nathan were to join The Boys, do you think he'd make a good team member?
Whoa.
Oh, wow. I think he really would.
He would.
He'd be, I would be nervous about what Butcher would try to use him for, to be honest. I'd be like, Butcher, stay away from Nate. He's my pure, sweet cupcake angel.
Babe in the woods.
But I know Babe in the Woods, but I think that Huey and Nate would get along really, really well.
God.
I think they'd be friends.
What do you think about what if Nathan was on V, right?
Oh, if Nate was on V,
Yeah.
oh man. Oh, he'd be unstoppable.
Crazy.
He would be unstoppable.
That would be for real.
Absolutely unstoppable,
Wow.
yeah.
That's true. That's true. Do you think Nathan could help stopping Homelander with them?
If he was on V, definitely. I think you would want Nate on your side. But I love that. What I love about Nate in this movie is that he does everything for love. So I think he would need a very good reason. But Homelander is awful. So I think that's
I feel
he'd
like
want
he would
to take
just
him
see
down.
him once and be like, I
gotta help. Yeah, absolutely.
Amber, you followed Predator before, which is my favorite film. So can you give Nathan or Jack some tactical advice or tips for when he has to face one?
Oh, when you have to face a predator.
When I inevitably have to face a predator, what would you say I have to do?
Well, for you.
I'm seeing one this Tuesday.
I'm gonna go ahead and say,
We're meeting at a Starbucks and then we're gonna fight.
just be as unassuming as possible. Just try shrimp. Just
Shrimp myself up.
Every time I give Jack a compliment today, he turns into a human shrimp, and so it's channel that part of
I
yourself.
will channel. Well, because the predator doesn't see you as a threat.
Yeah,
He doesn't
then
really see
then
you.
you're
You're
okay.
invisible, basically.
Yeah, so
okay.
if you just look as unthreatening as possible, so channel your shrimp energy.
Yes.
But I don't think you need advice. He literally crushed this movie so good. He just is, there is no one who could have played Nathan Kane as good as him. You're gonna take these compliments.
Look, she's been doing this for 2 days, and it's so great, and she's so incredible too. And you can't take compliments either.
But this is about you.
And I love you.
so-
And no, it's not. It's about both of us. And I think you're incredible.
The action sequences, everything, you've never seen this type of action before, and watching him craft it with our stunt team, it was so impressive to me. It was the dedication level he had while shooting this movie was so inspiring. It was just you killed this movie, so you need no advice.
And
I'm taking notes from you.
It means the world coming from her because she's honestly my favorite action star.
I mean that. I'm taking notes from you.
Everything. Sorry, we're just complimenting each other now.
We're
Sorry
done
about
now.
that. We're done.
Amber, was there any specific moment when Jack's like comedic timing or sense of humor made you break your character in a laugh?
Oh my god.
God.
I am just, first of all, I'm very giggly. I will laugh all the time.
One of my favorite things is making Amber laugh. That's my favorite thing. And you make me laugh immediately too, so it's mutual.
Yeah, we're a real giggly pair.
Oh yeah.
But there was one day specifically where Jack, Ray, and I had a scene together.
Ray was making me laugh.
Oh my
so
god,
much
Ray
that
was
day.
making me laugh. So he was playing it so well, and in the movie it plays so well. But he was so funny.
So funny in that day.
The
And I'm
more
supposed
he
to be
was
having like an
committed.
emotional scene.
Yes, it was very emotional for you and I together.
Yes.
But he was so committed, it actually was somehow hilarious.
It was so
in
funny.
the moment.
And he's saying like, "Oh my god, this is hilarious."
Yeah.
Like those were his lines.
Yeah, and so like I remember I was like about to crack, and I looked at you, being like, "This will be my safe space," and you were
And I'm like,
almost just, I could see like the veins popping out of your forehead,
Yeah.
how hard you were holding in your
Yeah.
laughter, and it just, I could not, I just fell apart. And then for the rest of the day, for that scene, I was ruined.
yeah, we were both ruined for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sounds so fun. Thank you very much. And
Thank you.
Nathan does not feel the pain, but he's not invincible. He still gets concussion and can easily pass out.
Yes.
So how did you approach creating a character with vulnerabilities rather than just unstoppable hero?
Yeah, no, I mean that was a big challenge in terms of like crafting. Like Nate, he has this inability to feel pain, and he's not a trained fighter. So how does he fight specifically? He's not really, at least in the beginning, he's not trying to actively kill anyone. He's just trying to like get information and try to get to Sherry. And also, you know, if he gets punched, he's not gonna wince, but his head will still move. And that was such an interesting thing of like controlling my reactions to certain things. And now it's kind of ruined me for other fight scenes. Like I was shooting the boys the other week and my character, Huey, gets punched in the face, and I had to be reminded that Huey can feel pain. Like I'm way too used to fighting like Nathan. So that was such an interesting journey, but I think our stunt team was so awesome in terms of helping me find exactly the way that Nate fights.
Amazing, thank you. And he goes through some really painful moments in this film. What was the most painful injury or experience that you actually had in your real life?
Ooh, oh God. I think I know yours.
Which
is it
one?
Is it the skateboard? Or no, is it the rock?
Oh, actually probably skateboard because I
Yeah.
broke a bone.
Yeah.
But I would say at the time, trampled by a horse was tough.
Trampled by a horse is hard to beat.
Just because when I was a kid, I was like 6 and I got trampled by a horse. Is that funny?
Sorry, just the way you said it. Sorry, keep going. Trampled by a horse. I bruised a rib on a job. It was the last shot of the entire job, and you know they're supposed to clap you out and wrap you. And I remember I couldn't even talk. They're like, "That's a wrap on Jack," and I was like, "Okay, thank you so much." It was a whole experience, but I don't think I have anything on trampled by a horse. That's pretty
It
tough.
wasn't that bad. My point is that it wasn't that bad, but I was just so little at the time that it felt like when I didn't have to go to the hospital, but it felt bad. So I'm gonna say that one.
Sorry, it felt bad being trampled by a horse.
It didn't feel great.
Yeah, no. of
So I'm
course
gonna
it
go
wouldn't.
trampled by a horse.
Trampled by a
6.
horse, bruised rib.
Yeah.
This is so much fun, but that was my lap, so thank you very much.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
nice
Thank you for putting up with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, see you next time, bye bye.
Thank you.